Hello and welcome back to another video here with Walters FC for episode number 6 of Park 2 Glory. We are currently here on Saturday the 2nd of January 2021 and it's also a Saturday in real life at the time of me recording this, so hope you're all well and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. So I have been playing this save as is expected of me by now throughout all the videos you've seen so far, and we're not doing too badly. Maybe not quite as well as I would probably like to hope, maybe. I didn't really have any expectations coming into this save with Main Road and how well we were going to do. But we'll have a look at the division here. We are currently sitting in 8th place. We do have a game in hand on some teams above, so there is a chance for us to move up to potentially 6th, which is good. But I don't think we are going to get promoted this season, unfortunately, because Abbey Hay and New Mills have absolutely run away with the league. They're 11 points clear. It's going to take some monumental collapse from one of these two and some hell of a run of form by me, for us to even have a chance of it. So I don't think we're going to get promoted this season. So the aim for me now is to try and finish in this sort of top 5 area, really sort of put our footmark down for next season. So speaking of form, to see how we have been getting on, to say that I would need to go on a really good run of form, I want to say I have done that in a way. So Vauxhall Motors here was the result when I was last with you guys, a 1-1 draw there. After that, we actually had 2 losses in a row in the league, which was really disappointing. One against New Mills, which was really frustrating because I beat them 4-2 in the cup, a week or so after that. So I'm not sure which one I would have preferred, but I'm not really going to get promoted this season, so we will try and put all of our eggs into a cup run. So yes, after the loss to New Mills and then Stockport Town, we've actually gone 6 games unbeaten with 3 wins and 3 draws. And one thing I've noticed with these draws, although I've been playing pretty well. Unfortunately, I can't really show it here unless I actually go into the replay, and that obviously takes time to load. I seem to be getting what I call FM'd a lot, where I tend to have more shots on target, and more possession, but I just can't seem to put the ball in the back of the net. And it kind of shows here, really. Within the last 5 games, I've scored 3 in that game, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and none there. So I won't say goals are drying up, but we definitely could be firing more on all cylinders. But yes, obviously we've got the team here. There are a couple of new additions, which I will just show you guys as well. So let's scroll down here. So 4 new players, and we've actually had a couple of an outgoing, I should say, as well. So we'll focus on that first. So Gareth Jellyman, the now 40-year-old left back, he was coming to me moaning, saying that he wasn't really playing a lot, which is pretty fair enough. I only played him 5 times, mainly because I have quite a few left backs, and also the fact he's 40 years old. So I was trying to focus on younger players and trying to get them into the team. So Gareth wanted out, so we let him go to that team. Not going to attempt to pronounce that on a freebie. So yes, the 4 signings that I have made. So we've got Aaron Sennett Nielsen here, very good right winger. With these signings, I've tried to focus more on the mental attributes of them. So you can see he's got good flair, good leadership, and good work rate. And obviously, it does help that he's got really good acceleration and pace. Some of his technicals aren't bad. He's got 7 crossing, 6 dribbling, although he does only have 1 finishing. So I really hope he doesn't get through 1-on-1, because I wouldn't put my house on him scoring. But the next signing we've got here is someone that I would hope would be scoring a few goals, and that is Kurt Sherlock, the 28-year-old striker. So I wanted to get another striker in because the backup striker to Kai Ventura hasn't really been performing for me, Harrison Jones. He's made a few sub-appearances, but I don't think he's actually scored a goal. So just what I was saying before about the goals maybe drying up a little bit. And that's the reason why I bought Kurt in here, to hopefully boost my firepower. So the next player that we have signed, we finally have another goalkeeper, everyone. We've got Ross Mullet here, the 21-year-old. My coaches and all my assistants really do rate him. He does look slightly better than Charlie Foster if we do have a look at here and compare the two. Go to attributes. We can see that Mullet is slightly better. Definitely more, definitely got more mental attributes, although only not by much, considering some of the ones here. He's got better one-on-ones, he's got better command of area and rushing out as well. Same reflexes, rather interestingly. But there's one bad thing to say with Ross Mullet, which I'm a little bit sceptical of, and you may have already seen it. He's only 5'10", which in real world is, is a fairly good height, but for a goalkeeper, it's considered quite short to be a goalkeeper. So we'll have to see how he's got on, or how he will get on, I should say. He's not actually played any games for me yet because I've literally only have just signed him very recently, 27th of December, it's only 5 days ago. And for his debut today, um, we are playing against Abbey Hay. And as you probably saw from the league table before, Abbey Hay are top of the league. Which, yeah, is going to be a very, very tough game for me. I didn't actually plan on coming back for this game. I was hoping to play FC Isle of Man. They were due to be my fixture on Boxing Day. As you can see, there's quite a big gap there from the 19th of December until today. But it did actually get called off due to a waterlogged pitch. So fortunately, we couldn't come back for that one, but wanted to come back with another video for you guys. So we will be playing top of the league Abbey Hay. So, moving on into today's game, we're going to set those opposition instructions. Thank you to my assistant. We're not going to make those 4 changes to the team, but running through the team here anyway. So we've got Mullet in for his debut. Actually, one more signing I forgot to mention as well. Apologies about that. So we've got Brett Lloyd. Again, what I was saying about trying to sign players with mental attributes, that's kind of what I've gone for here. Really good determination, teamwork, and work rate. Mental attributes, which I think are really important at this sort of level of football. You're not really going to get many players with outstanding technicals, and that is kind of backed up by Brett's technical stats here. He's not too bad on the physical sides either. He's got good jumping reach, although he is 6'6", which I didn't realise until now. So I may have to transition him to centre back at one point, although he does only have 5 tackling. So we'll see how he gets on, but hopefully he can be an aerial presence for us with corners and free kicks. But yeah, so we've got him at right back, got Steve Allen at left back, we've got Tyrone Gay and Danny Meadowcraft still in at the centre back partnership. Been pretty solid, these two. Haven't really conceded a lot of goals, but I would like a few more clean sheets in there as well. So hopefully with the addition of Brett Lloyd, we are able to do that. So we've got Bradley Lawley and Adam Cox in the central of midfield. I've not been overly impressed with Jack Wakefield. I know his last 5 games is a 6.0, but he's been given the ball away in very bad areas of the pitch. So I'm giving him a drop just for today. We'll see what Lawley and Cox can do, but we do have Wakefield there if we need him. But yeah, moving forward, so we've got Aaron Sennett Nielsen. I'm just going to start calling him ASN because saying his name every time is certainly a mouthful. Him on the right hand side, got Echo Elliott on the left, Birchall in the middle, and then we've got the main man Kai Ventura up top. In the last video, I think I said that he may be near the top of the league in terms of goals scored. But when I did go and have a look at that, I think it was one of Abbey Hay's strikers. He's on 37 goals, which after 20 or 21 league games is quite something. So, although Ventura has definitely been our main man this season, surprisingly, he's not the top goal scorer in the league. I think he was only 4th or 5th on the list. So, there has been a lot of goals scored in this league this season. So, hopefully, we're able to do that to Abbey Hay today, and we are able to shut them out. So yeah, we are going with a cautious mentality, considering where they are in the league. Shouldn't really be too surprised. I'm expecting this to be a very, very tough game. Not really many chances for us, although saying that, we've got a highlight here, and that was an interesting touch there. But what I was going to say, I don't think it's going to be a game with many, many highlights for us. I think it is going to be a case that we are going to need to sit back and not allow them in, just like that. And George West is in. And that's the gentleman that is the top goal scorer in the league. His 41st goal of the season, and I've only just got into January. So what I was saying there about, sitting it tight, not allowing them room in, and we concede to a punt over the top. And the clean sheet for Mullet on his debut is gone after 4.5 minutes. Oh, the life of being a football manager player, everyone. Moving on here into the 9th minute this time. Oh, can we hit on a counter-attack here? We've got Elliott running down the left-hand side. We've got a 4-on-3 here. Birchall's in. Birchall's scored. That's a lovely little counter-attack there. We just found ourselves with more players forward than they had defenders there. They've obviously pushed everyone forward, left a lot of room in the back. Elliott with a good run. I thought he was going to try and pass it to ASN on the right-hand side, but nope, he finds Birchall in the middle, and he places it into the bottom corner for the equaliser. So we're not even 10 minutes into this game, and it's already 1-1. I wouldn't say I had any, plans of how I wanted the game to go, but the fact we are drawing, although saying that Ventura's in it, that is a wonderful finish. Absolutely outstanding by Ventura there. I want to see that goal again. That sort of came out of nothing, really. So Allen with the ball, passed it to Cox, back to Allen, who just leathers one into the box, and Ventura, almost with a kung fu style kick, on his left foot right into the corner. And we are 2-1 up, everybody, at top of the league. Well, this is almost. Words, Daniel, words would be good to say here, but I don't really know what to say. 2-1 up after half an hour. We've played pretty well so far. Although saying that, they have a free kick on the edge of the box. I'm a bit nervous about this. Molyneux over it. Oh, he's put it just wide. I'm going to lie. Normally when the other team has a free kick on the edge of the box and it's a highlight, more chances than not, it does normally lead out to a goal. Yeah, it was sort of hanging on maybe a little bit here. I know the stats doesn't necessarily suggest that, but they have just had two really, really good chances. Hopefully we can see it out until half time. Wonderful. Well, I can't really say much more than that. Is a very good first half there. I know their XG is slightly higher, but obviously a big part of that came when they did go 1-0 up. And especially with our second goal as well, I wasn't expecting that to be a goal. So hence why the XG has gone up. So I'm very, very happy with the performance so far. The players love it. They look inspired and motivated. Hopefully they are inspired and motivated to go out there in the second half and see out this game. Although they do have another free kick here, and what I was saying before, I hope it doesn't come back to bite me. Molyneux, oh, he puts it just wide again. Thankfully, he's just copied and pasted his free kick from the first half. But yeah, moving on in here to the 56th minute, and a highlight for us maybe. It's been a while, but Lawley gives the ball away in a very bad area. West is in. Mullet with a save, I guess. It didn't look like a fantastic effort. It was almost straight at him, but the keeper did parry it. So not exactly the most confidence of saves for him there, but he kept the ball out the back of the net and makes a very good theatrical drive to catch that one. So yeah, I guess he done the job. He stopped the ball, but please do it in more convincing fashion next time, please. But anyway, we do move on in here until the 70th minute. I'm going to look at making a substitute. Obviously, the players have not played for a while, so a lot of the fitness, they're actually really, really good. So I haven't got to worry about fitness issues, although I do have quite a lot of games coming up in the near future. So I've do got to think about squad rotation. And I think after the pass I saw there and the fact he's on a 6.3, Bradley Lawley is going to come off for Jack Wakefield. Speaking of transfers, obviously I showed you guys who I've brought in, but players I'm certainly looking out for is definitely a central midfielder or even an attacking midfielder, because I could drop and play Birchall at the midfield role. But he's such an influence at the attacking midfield position. He's got a goal on a 7.4 today. I don't really want to drop him from there because he is the centre of our creativity. In terms of any other substitutes, I'm going to leave it as it is for now. Maybe looking at bringing Elliott off. Or even Medicro off, because he's on a 6.3 and on a yellow card. So the last thing I want is for him to be sent off, because he really has been our defensive stalwart at the back this season. Moving on here, so we're playing it out from the back. What can we do here? Can we play a long ball over the top? Not quite. They are a little bit more ready than us. I was about to say clever, but then I'd realise that would be putting our own team down, and that's not what we're about. So moving on into, and that's a good claim there by Mullet. That's a bit better to see, although a very poor kick, and it's allowed them in. Pickering, he's hit the woodwork. I'm not sure if it hit the post or the bar, maybe the post, but it comes back out and we are able to clear, but they definitely are coming for us. Is Birchall able to get there? Birchall is able to get there. Go on, Matthew. Run down that wing. He's got players in the middle. If he can just find the right cross, he... yeah, that was not ideal. But hopefully the highlight isn't over, so maybe to suggest that something else is going to come in. Wakefield picks it up. Over to Cox with a ball over the top. ASN is in. He's got a bit of room. Can he get the cross in? Elliott! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, that could have sealed it for us. That would have sealed a monumental away win here at top of the league, Abbey Hay. We're in the 89th minute. I'm going to make another substitute. So although Elliot has now gone up to a 7.1, so I don't necessarily want to take him off. But I may just drop Birchall into midfield. Um, and my assistant's telling me to bring on Joe Bryce, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bring on Kurt Sherlock for his debut. I'm going to drop Ventura into the centre, attacking mid-roll, give Sherlock a little bit of a run out. No, Ventura can't necessarily play attacking midfielder. But I also don't have many options of the bench. It's not like a Premier League squad where you've got 2 or 3 players for each position. Unfortunately, at this level, I just have to play players that are out of position. So you'd get that in real football as well at this sort of level. So, but can we see out the game here? It's a highlight with a minute to go. This is very nervy. Although, can we see it out? Not if we're doing that. Wakefield just fires it straight into Smith, so I really don't want them to do what they did with their first goal. A long ball downfield. Oh, we've won the header this time. Can we seal it off? It's Sherlock. Can he score on his debut? Oh, he could have sealed it. It was offside anyway, so it doesn't matter. They've got 20 seconds left. Football Manager's doing the thing where it's making you very nervous. What happened there? Someone was offside. Their striker was offside. Meadowcroft, just hoof this long, please. Don't play it short. Hoof it long. What's happening? Why is nothing happening? He hoofs it long, and I don't know what happened there. That is full time. That is a brilliant away win. I didn't really see it coming. I know I was unbeaten going into this game, but considering how good Abbey Hay have been in the league, and I tend to go through these spells where I have go unbeaten in 6, but before that I hadn't won a game in 5 or 6, so there's a little bit of inconsistency. But really, really happy with that win, and everyone played their part and played really, really well, except for Bradley Lawley. I hate to single him out, but with a 6.3, he is the one downside. But overall, as a team, very, very happy. You can just see behind there. Congratulations to the players. They all look inspired and motivated, except for Ollie Hay. He was complacent for some reason. Not sure why he was Maybe because I bought in ASN. He feels like his spot is under threat. He definitely did come to me and say that before. But one more thing I'll just say, as we await the media reaction, I had the youth intake preview come through. It was around the 11th of December, and I don't think I'm able to view the message now because obviously I have progressed quite some way. The sentences of green lines and orange lines. I think there was about 6 orange lines to say that not going to be a great preview. I'll see if I can find it here. I'm not sure if I'm able to go that far back. I know it was on the 11th of December. I'm not, unfortunately. But there was only 2 green line sentences. So I have one very good attacking midfielder coming through. But overall, it wasn't a great youth intake. So pretty bog standard there. Yes, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here today. Now 7 games unbeaten in the league, so hopefully we can go on a bit of a run, as I said before. Yes, guys, that's going to be the end of the video today. Thank you very much for all the likes and views that we're getting on these videos. Really, really enjoying making this, and this video will be up. Well, obviously you'll be watching it when it's up, but I'm recording this on Saturday morning. It will be up on Saturday afternoon. It's going to be slightly earlier at 4 p.m, so I will obviously announce it on my Twitter as well. But just one more thing I just wanted to add here, not really Football Manager related, but one of my friends, his name is James, he's created a YouTube channel fairly recently as well. His name's at The Sunday Golfer. I will leave a link to his channel in the description. His latest video is that he played a 9-hole match play against myself. As we're both pretty keen golfers. Fortunately, the quality of the golf on the day wasn't great, but it was still a very, very fun video to record. And if anyone's interested, they get to see what I look like. I don't have a reason why I don't do face cam at the moment. I just feel with the Football Manager, you kind of need the whole screen to see everything that's going on. But hopefully I will be doing some stuff that will involve a face cam soon. So you guys will actually get to see my reaction instead of just hearing it all the time. But yeah, go and check out James's video. Really, really fun to make. And yeah, that is everything. I will see you guys on the next one. Good day.